Welcome to this second how-to video, which is about understanding the results of your plan using the 4 summary graphs. There are different ways to see what your plan looks like, and they are all available in the results menu. The graphs are the simplest way to see an overview of your whole plan. You can view them individually, but they also work together collectively to answer the today and tomorrow question that asks, after I have bought all that I need, how much of what is left can I afford to spend to enjoy today, and how much should I be saving for the person that I will be tomorrow? The graphs are built around a fundamental building block of T&T, which is that you can only do 3 things with your income: spend it on today, save it for tomorrow, or pay it in tax. The first thing to notice in all the graphs are the plan years running along the x-axis here at the base of the graph. With an increasing probability that we will live to be 100, the plan makes a prudent assumption that the person named in the top line of the first start table will live to be 100 and assumes it will last for the amount of time required to make this happen, which in this instance is 65 years. Like all the assumptions in the plan, you can change the plan's length and how it is divided into 3 life phases whenever you like. Graph 1 shows total income and where you are planning it will come from. For example, how hard you work, your earnings in green, how hard your money works, the investment returns in grey, pension income from the state and any occupational pensions in olive green, as well as any other income sources. If and when you need income to cover your tax and spend, especially in later years when you've stopped earning, the orange in graph 1 shows the amount that you will need to take each year from the investments you've made for tomorrow to cover your tax and spend. Graph 2 shows exactly the same amounts, but this time displays the other side of the coin. In other words, how are you planning to use your total income as either spending on today in dark blue, saving for tomorrow in orange, or paying tax in light blue? Graph 3 shows at the end of each year how much you have saved for tomorrow and where and how it is held, i.e. in ISAs, pensions, general investments, etc. It also shows the plan balances of any student loans or short-term debt. T&T will work for you in the background following a set of rules that tax efficiently moves money in and out of investment accounts and as a priority pays down any unsecured debts. Any student loan balances are automatically paid down using the rules applicable to the loan and when it was taken. Your main residential property and any associated mortgage debts are not included in either the assets or debts in Graph 3 because they are included in a separate and optional property plan, which is explained in the 5th how-to video covering lifestyle spending and property planning. Finally, Graph 4 is simply the amount of money you will have available at the end of each year after spending and tax. It adjusts the amounts you see in Graph 3 for, amongst other things, the fact that pension investments cannot be accessed until you are at least 55 to give us what we call available money. In other words, if you had to sell all your investments and repay any debts at the end of any year, how much would you have left as cash in the bank? If this line is below 0 in any year, we say that the plan is negative and you are encouraged to adjust the variables in your plan until you are planning to have at least some available cash at the end of every year of your plan. We've so far considered each graph individually. Let's now look at how they combine to help you answer the today and tomorrow question. Graph 1, have you earned enough income? Graph 2, balanced it correctly between today and tomorrow so that you can enjoy today. Graph 3, but are saving enough for tomorrow. And in Graph 4, so that you will always have enough to pay for today and tax in every year of your plan. Your plan might be positive with Graph 4 showing available money in every year, but is it balanced? We talk a lot about the balance of your plan, so let's take a closer look at what we mean by balance and how we can see it in the graphs. By looking at Graph 2, you can see how your planned lifestyle spending varies across the duration of your plan. A bit like butter on toast, are you spreading those amounts as you would like across today and tomorrow? Maybe you are living for today and ignoring tomorrow, or maybe the other way around. Looking at Graphs 1 and 2 together helps you to think about your work-life balance. How much are you having to earn to make your plan work, and how much tax are you likely to pay? Are you working to live or living to work? You can also see the balance between the amount of orange you are using for income in Graph 1 against the orange you are saving for tomorrow in Graph 2. If there are roughly the same amounts of orange in each graph, then it's likely that your plan is well balanced and you are saving enough money to pay for what you will need in your later years. Graphs 3 and 4 show how much you will have at the end of each year and raises the question of whether you will have too much or not enough, and how you might find a better balance in either case. Very few people plan to be the richest person in the graveyard. Thank you for watching. Hopefully it's been a useful introduction to the 4 graphs, whether you are looking at them individually or as a complete set to answer the today and tomorrow question and get a feel for the balance of your plan. See you in the third how-to video, which shows you where and how to input your data and set your targets easily and simply without having to worry about the complication of inflation.